Do what I wanna do, baby. Last year, baby, let's settle down. Let's do what I wanna do, bruh. Snake bud nip hustle. Yeah. I don't see nobody in my chat yet. Oh yeah, I just finished it today. I recorded everything. Now I just gotta edit it up, and I'm gonna start dropping, clips before I put the whole thing out. But we done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yep, I did that. Definitely did that. Y'all thought I was playing. You thought I wasn't gonna do it, huh? I know y'all thought I wasn't gonna do it. I just did that today. Hi, friend. Give you a preview of my interview? No, it's on my laptop. I haven't even did everything else, but like it's rough. Like I need to edit it up. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely did it. And I'm proud of myself because I was tired. I did not want to do it. Yeah, I went to sleep last night. I think I went to sleep at 2 after I got off of live with y'all. And then, thank you. Oh, that's Brianna. Thank you. You too. Yeah. I was about to go live earlier because ODM Slim, he wanna start some stuff. ODM Slim wanna start with me today. Can y'all like my video? How can I be more confident with myself? Harm scars. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I can't give you nothing for that. What if I drop a $50? I don't know. Drop it and let's see. Thank you. You're welcome, Brianna. Let me see what y'all got going on. How tall is you? How tall is you? I'm 5'6". He said, how tall is you? Yeah, but I feel good, y'all. When I be coming in here, I be coming to just shoot the shit with y'all. Cause I don't feel like doing content. I had a long day. I had a very long day. All this beautiful disappearing. Aw, thank you. Life is good. You weird. Do something cool, something make some content. I just said I get on here so I don't want to make content. I make content all day, every day. I literally just got finished recording an interview that I have to edit up now so I can post it tomorrow or post a piece of it tomorrow. That took a lot today. To be real, BPS, they get online distance, so he has a point. Okay, so let's talk about that. That's not what I said. I did not say BPS members don't get online and be dissing. That's not what I said. That's why I feel like he should have, if he was going to address what I said, me and ODM Slim is hella cool. That's like family. He should have called me to get on there with him so I could have told him what I was talking about. Because no, I never said that BPS members don't get online and diss. What I said was there's no BPS podcasters. There's no BPS people from BPS online making money, monetizing, doing that. Brick is a podcaster. So for him to be a podcaster and he's online talking about he dissing niggas hoods, bro, you a whole podcaster. You are not a street nigga no more. You're a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? That was my point. So, and you don't see nobody from BPS even on the internet doing nothing like that. He showed y'all, he called himself debunking what I said. And he showed y'all a bunch of people, he showed y'all a bunch of people that's active gang members in the street, dissing each other, talking to each other. He did not show you somebody, a podcaster that is monetizing. That's of the BPS gang. Like Brick Baby is a 6-0 Crip who's now a podcaster, and he's dissing people's hoods. You don't see a BPS doing that. That's what I was saying. So for him to sit there and show you active gang members in the street, you know what I'm saying? No. He showed you active gang members in the street talking to each other. They wasn't doing interviews. They wasn't calling out a podcaster. They was talking to other people that they can go outside and find in the street. Brick Baby is not in the street at all. So I'm talking about people that you don't see Blackstone's doing what he's doing. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell, but we can tell. We know who's who in LA. So, yeah, so ODM Slim, you didn't clock nobody T, nigga. You had it all wrong. He did not show y'all not one podcaster from BPS doing that. He showed y'all street niggas that was dissing other street niggas. That was on social media at that. They was not on a podcast platform. They were on their own social media platforms talking shit to each other. And we talking about niggas that be outside that can run into each other every day. That's what he showed y'all. He did not show y'all no podcasters. Yeah, it is all content. Me and ODM Slim ain't beefing. That's family, bro. That's why he didn't get disrespectful. He was just like, Mika, he was talking shit, though. He definitely was talking shit. He was talking shit. I know how this go. He wanted to make content. I was going to make a video addressing him. But my interviewee called me, and I had to interview that person. So I didn't even get to address that, what he said today. That's what I'm trying to say. He did not show no podcast. Thank you, Nene. No, he did not. He showed regular street niggas. He gonna say, you ain't tough, little bro. Thank you, Naya. Thank you, Caddy. Thank you, Luna. He gonna say, what set you bang, bro? He said he talking shit is crazy. Yeah, he was definitely talking shit. He was talking shit for sure. But he wasn't disrespectful at all. You bugging, you must not know that. I'm thugging. I'm just wearing sweats. Ain't nothing crazy. Dang, if they going up fast, I can't see. Bro, they spamming, gangland. That's everything going fast. They said, do it flip. Thank you for liking my hat. You spamming. You spamming, you out of here. Toasty my roasty. He wasn't bad, like he was not disrespectful. Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't. Thank you, Jeremy. Boss Negro, what's the vibes, gangland? See, I want to see my friends from last night pull up. Thank you, Kelly. Cardi D is crazy. Thank you, Stacy. I do not look like no damn Cardi B. Where Kareem and Brandon at? Thank you, MK. You know I'm in these streets like asphalt. You live in New York, California, Florida. Cooking with Kaya. Fat boy, what's the vibes? Brandon. Told you I was looking for Brandon ass. Brandon and Kareem. Where Kareem at now? We got Brandon in the building. Bro, the sun trying to go down. I love natural light. Like, I love it so much. And the sun going down. Look like it's about to rain or something, gangland. Let me wipe my phone off. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you, Kimberly. I cook better than Kaya. That shit Kaya be making be looking disgusting. He gonna say, "What up, Queen? I know you was waiting for a real one." I wasn't wondering what happened to you. Thought you was getting a bag. Who, me? I was said it's trash what she cooked, bro. What she cooked though. I had to record my interview. I did an interview today. Big interview today. I recorded it, about to edit it up and get it out there for content. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. I am sugar free. I love you, Brianna. Period. You keep saying that. I'm gonna get you gone because I'm tired of reading it. 0 calorie, sugar free. I am sugar free. My favorite rapper is Eminem. But I just found out he racist. So I think I'm gonna take it back to Biggie Smalls. Yeah, my interview was dope. West Adams TV, chilling and all that. Who is you? I gotta know you, bro. Your name is West Adams TV. Who are you? What I'm lying about? Baby poo poo. Biggie ain't no better. It's crazy. Biggie like one of the best storytellers ever, bruh. Word of my mother. Word of my mother. Thank you, Roxanne. Yeah, I gotta see. What's going on. He said Boys to Men. That's not a rap group, gangland. You gonna say you sure about that? You prefer Skittles to M&Ms? I don't know. I don't really like candy like that. Bro, I gotta turn this on because the sun is leaving me, y'all. I'm gonna wait to go. I like natural light, really. Cooking with Kaya. He said I was scrolling and beauty appeared on my screen. Thanks, Piper. You're a Fortnite gangster. I want to play video games. I never said I was from 60s, y'all. Y'all showed me a clip where I said I was from 60s. I seen some dumb girl say that shit in Aunt Hefe's thing. Never in life have I ever said I was from 60s, bro. Never said that. If y'all assumed I was from 60s because somebody put that, titled their YouTube that's their problem. You'll never find no clip of me saying I'm from 60s. What I said was, nigga, I grew up in the neighborhoods. That's the only thing I ever said, and that's a fact. I was born and raised in the neighborhoods. Yeah, and the neighborhoods in the 60s is hand in hand. I was running through from the 40s to the 60s my whole life. That's where I was born at. So that's the only thing I ever said. I ain't never banged no 6-0, bro. If I'm lying, go get a clip of me saying that. Y'all sound dumb as shit. You from New Jersey? You should have been a hustler. That's what my daddy and them was saying. But, bro, nobody was thinking about that when I was over there. Oh, that's somebody else saying I look kind of like Glorilla. I do not see it. Can y'all like my video? You prefer? I like bowl and noodle better. But I don't know. Sometimes I be having a taste for the bowl or the cup. And I ain't talking about look like Cardi B. I do not look like Cardi B. This classy and hood a turn on. Man, I'm just glad you got your education and made it out the pocket. Yes, bro. I'll go to school right now for my getting my bachelor's in nursing. Can't nobody come play with me. Can't play with me, son. Thank you. Rocco, bye. You'll never see my channel again. Never. Do you bang East Coast Crip like Spider Lug? No. I'm not from the east side. I'm from west side of South Central. Where you from, Fran? I'm from LA. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. What do you say? You like Yo-Yo the rapper? When I was little, I didn't even really know who she was. That's before my time. But I remember on my 9th birthday, was at Chuck E. Cheese, and I saw her and I got her autograph. Why my face looks so oily? Cooking with Kaya. There. Things that happen. Oh, so why I stopped making content on J-Stone? Because, yeah, because I seen that too. So I stopped making content on J-Stone because somebody talked to his family, because that's where I was getting the paperwork and stuff from. And somebody had talked to them. I think they scared them. So they stopped talking. I mean, not J-Stone family. The people who I was talking to, yeah, somebody got in their ear, I think, because they just stopped talking out of nowhere. And I was waiting for them to send me the paperwork. And they showed it to me. But then I told them I needed to have it so I could show it to YouTube when I read it. And somebody scared them. That's what I think. No, I didn't get no phone call. Stupid. That's why I didn't. You see the videos are still up. I never took them down. Nobody calling me, checking me. Y'all crazy as hell. What about Tupac? Come on, you a version of a female version of Tupac. Yes, I have a podcast. It's on my YouTube. Thank you. My pops got that handled on myself. He said, hey, Mika, real talk, though. Let her drink on the weekend. She has no kids, so mind your own business. Who are you talking about? He said, the whole interaction is why you say you a Damu now. You lost in the sauce. I don't know what you talking about. I kid you not, I got my hat from JFK Airport. Swear. Was it, I don't know if it was JFK. Yeah, it was, or LaGuardia. One of them. I got it from the airport. Yeah, clock that T. Spit some bars. Yeah, my baby daddy funny. Where did you get your hat? Bro, I just told you. Yes, I'm a content creator. Rico, you were saying you from Damu. You can't be from Damu. It's you a Damu or not. And I never said I wasn't a Damu. So what the fuck is you talking about? You're dumb. When did I ever say I wasn't a Damu? Talking about you said you was from Damu. Shut up. You not from LA for sure. Brandon talking about I can help you study. Wouldn't do no studying. Mika from BPSU. Thank you, champ. Stupid. Just dumb. And been one since a very small child. So, and that's why I know you ain't never heard me say I was from 6-0. Ever. Dumbass. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Oh, yeah. Let me make champ moderator now because I'm on here. There you go. There you go, champ. At first, when I'm on my phone, so I could do it on my phone. But on my laptop, when I'm using StreamYard, it don't let me. Thank you, Keita. Dumbass mofos. Thank you, Star Child. See, I be looking for my good peoples up in here. I got some good peoples on here. King Charles, you can buy. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, so Keita, they came in here and they was talking about ODM Slim was talking crazy about me over there. Well, not talking crazy, but he was just talking shit. And I just broke it down and explained to them exactly what I was talking about. They had to clock that T real fast. Thank you, Jules. Happy birthday. Your baby daddy couldn't save you from that phone call. Bro, what phone call is you talking about? Whose womanhood got exposed? What are you talking about, troll? He crazy. Manny. Yeah. I'm new to you. I subscribed. I be tapping in off this level 4. Okay, for sure. Good looking, bro. Oh, so y'all, I finished my interview, Champ, Keita, Manny. I just recorded my interview. I wrapped it up earlier today, and I'm just editing it up now so I could, you know, start posting it. Period, period, period. So yeah, that's so when I get on like this, y'all, it's because I'm just chilling. I ain't creating no content. When it's like vertical like this, I ain't creating no content. I'm tired. That interview drained me. My brain was like, I was kind of stressed out because I wanted to make sure I did it right. I was nervous. I had to use my brain a lot and pay attention to stuff so I could know what the right questions. I didn't write down no questions. I did it all off my head. And yeah, so now I'm just chilling. Bro, I never said 40 different people told me nothing. You so big, you listen to everybody but me. Stupid. My video up when I addressed it. Now, you let people lie to you that made a video on me for clout. That's on you. They lie, bro. I never said 4 people told me shit. I said exactly what happened. We handled it off of the internet, on the phone, and a nigga came to the internet and lied and made a whole video, but I'm not addressing that shit. Because he made the video after my kid's dad told me don't address nothing. So if I would have addressed it, that's why I erased that video where I was talking about it. Because if I would have addressed it, he would have been mad. Like, bro, you still did it. You know, feel me? So niggas know what they doing. They went and created a lie, clout chasing with my name in the title. talking about bullshit, lied all throughout it, and they knew I couldn't respond. So I just let them have it. I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody that's clout chasing my name anyway. Because to be real, my name is bigger than all these YouTubers y'all be listening, watching. On my soul, they big in this sector, and people know them in LA. But when it come to Mika Love, I'm big on multiple platforms. I'm big in multiple states. You know what I'm saying? So I just started making video, I just got on YouTube. But these niggas used to make videos on me. I was their content. Nigga, my name bigger than them. Yeah, then why you here, Emmanuel? You probably don't even know what we talking about. I'm talking to the people who I'm talking to. On my soul. Tell them, Boss Negro. They don't even know. In real life and on the internet. Thank you, Sherm. So that's what I'm saying. They clout chasing. His video gonna say otherwise because he's clout chasing me. He had no reason to even make a video. He had no reason to make a video. I didn't say nothing about him. Nothing. I didn't say nothing about him. He made a video clout chasing me. Oh, God. Out of here. Yes, okay, if he not clout chasing me, why did he make a video 20 minutes about me and he was lying throughout the whole interview? I mean, through the whole video, when I didn't even make a video about him. I never accused him of saying nothing. I never made a video on him. I never had his name in my title. None of that. But yet he went and made a video and lied and said his name was in my title. He said I lied and said he said something. I never said that. My video is still up that he's talking about. I never said none of it. He's lying. He wanted to make himself relevant. He was fucking clout chasing. He wanted to be able to make a video with because everybody who ain't popping right now on the internet. Who's popping is me, J Hood, Braze, Spider, Munchie B. Our names is popping in the algorithm. And he wanted to get a big piece of it. That's exactly what he did. Now he found a reason to make a video with his name attached to ours. That was clout chasing like fuck. Clout chasing. Why does it matter? Clout chasing videos. Right. You right, Cal. What do you said Ant been on here less than me. Boy, you dumb. That man been on here for years. I just started using my YouTube. I have my YouTube for, I think, 3 years now, and I just started using it January 25th. I just started using it January 25th. So, what are you talking about? When I started using my YouTube, I had 4,000 subscribers. And I just started using it January 25th, and look where I'm at. And been on here for years. What are you, like, make it make sense, bro. Y'all just say anything. Why he making a video about it when he can address issues behind? Thank you. And we did. He called my phone, bro, and everything was cleared and all of that. And he still came and made a video about it. And there was nothing even going on. It was really nothing even to clear. He was just blowing shit out of proportion, making himself relevant when he didn't even matter. On God. Why are you comparing a big ogre to me, bro? Like I said, I don't cover him. He covered me. That should tell you something. I've never made a video on him ever in life. He just made a video on me. That should tell you everything you need to know. All right, Boss Negro. If you clip react to what? Thank you, Brandon. They do have female tendencies. How do it sound like he hit a nerve? I didn't make a video on a man. A man made a whole video on me. Y'all just be trolling. Shut up. Right, Dre. You right. Okay. Now I'm pressed. So now I'm about to get you out of here. Not because I'm pressed. Bye. You'll never see my channel again. What's your star sign? I don't know. What is the star sign? Bro, you in here dick swinging to a woman. What's up with you? Like, why? You talking about Ant just made a video 6 months ago. Bro, I just started my channel on January 25th of 2025. Clock that T, dumbass. Yeah, they do feel tough trolling females. Anyways. Manny on point. Thank you, my New York hat. Oh, God, this is kind of fire, right? Thank you, Roscoe. Appreciate you. Bro, watch when I drop this video. And people make videos like that because they make videos like that because they be running out of content. I got real content that I'm about to post tomorrow. I do real interviews. Y'all in here talking about my baby daddy. I like the hair wrap better. My baby daddy don't even know that nigga, bro. Y'all so stupid. Y'all dumb, bro. Talking about who said, bro, shut up. He said, I have no idea how to speak to you. What is we doing? I interview people with real, like, stories, like real stories. You know what I'm saying? Like interesting stories. I just interviewed a guy that has he got double life. McGregor. No, I'm not on TikTok. Yeah, I'm not listening to the haters. They say women should not be involved in gangster conversation. Females are members too. Thank you. Shooters, all that, yep. Because they retarded. When they say women, they're talking about people that are not members. They definitely ain't talking about me. Why you think don't nobody check me for nothing I say? Nobody. Never, ever. That don't happen. Because I know what to say and what not to say. Now, people that's creating content be mad because I'm a female and I could get away with saying more than men because I'm a female. And so they be mad that I could break shit down more than them, so people would come watch my channel more because I could give more details and not get in trouble because I'm a female. See, most of these niggas that's podcasting, bro, they all real members, feel me? So they have they got a set of rules that they have to abide by on God. You feel me? So they can't say as much as I say. That's why my channel is more cracking, because I could speak more than they can. And they be hating. I'm from where they come from. I'm from where they from. And I know all of what they know, if not more. You feel me? And I could speak on it. 'Cause I'm not held to the same standard as them. I really think that's why they be hating. So they be like, yeah, females need to stay out of it. No, you want me to stay out of it because I know more than you. I could say more than you. So then you try to act like I don't know what I'm talking about. I always. Niggas be trying to discredit because they be jealous. I don't speak about nothing I don't know. Nothing. On my soul. On my fucking soul. So what are you talking about? What's my point? Take one salty dude to take action. Bruh, ain't nobody taking action on me, stupid. As long as I know I'm right, as long as I don't come on here lying, nobody's doing nothing to me. I know how these politics go. You're not from here. You're not from where I'm from. I know how to do this, nigga. I'm not a nobody in my city. I'm really attached to some shit. So niggas ain't gonna they gonna politic and be like, well, nigga, well, she said this, and that. And then they gonna be like, well, nigga, is she lying? Is that true? And then it's true. So it's gonna be like, okay then. Niggas ain't gonna just be like, oh, that's that's whoop-de whoop to whoop-de-whoop. Let's just, no, you can't, nigga. And, nigga, like, yeah, on my soul, man, these motherfuckers is crazy. I ain't no civilian out here sitting duck. I'm really a member, nigga. Y'all crazy. If that's the case, every member in LA need to die because everybody politic. You telling me I gotta die because I'm politicking? I need to be scared because I'm politicking? What's wrong with y'all? And I'm not even politicking like that. First of all, I'm a whole female, right? Y'all don't see me getting on stages with these niggas and politicking with them. Do y'all? Do y'all ever see me do that? Manny, do you see me doing that? I don't go to these men's stages and politic with them. They don't come sit with me and politic with me. Do they? No. I just do my show and I say what I say. So I'm a female at the end of the day. They not even supposed to be paying me no attention. They really not. They're not. But the reason why they paying me attention is because my shit have motion. It's motion over here. So they paying me attention. What's up, Pearl? They supposed to just let me talk. But they worried about what I'm saying because my shit got motion. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand. Y'all worried about me because my shit got motion. Right, I always do that on my channel. I talk about all my shit on my channel. On my channel. Don't know niggas come to my channel and talk gang politics with me. No. When niggas come to my channel, we just be shooting the shit. When C-Star just came to my channel, what we talked about? We was really positive. Like, we talked about a little bit of stuff. We talked about internet stuff. Like, if I do speak on politics, y'all, it be stuff that's already on the internet. I don't get on there and be politicking about niggas' hoods and stuff like that on the internet. I don't do that because I know how to talk. I know how to be on the internet. These niggas be on there politicking. Like, these jail niggas, they politicking on niggas' hoods. I don't do that. Y'all ain't seen me go sit and entertain a jail conversation yet. Now, I might react to something a jail nigga posted, but that's me. I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't see me doing nothing I ain't supposed to do. It be a bunch of niggas worried about what I'm doing, talking about, oh yeah, girl, that girl, she need to stay out of men's business. Bro, everybody and their grandma is in the business because y'all brought it to YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. What are you talking about? Shut up, dumb dumb. Let's talk about us later when all these people leave. You crazy. But they are trying to paint me out to be something I'm not. But it's cool. That's what it is. They got to talk about me because I'm what's popping. They got to. They don't talk about me, then they not popping. They not on current events because I'm a current event. Everywhere I go, I'm a current event though. I did this on Clubhouse. I did this on Instagram. I did this on YouTube. It just means is that a YouTube reaction, what you doing now, or you? No, I'm not in my feelings. I'm having a conversation with my community. Stupid. You don't know the difference? We're talking, dumbass. We're chilling, stupid. Yes, it's everyone business when you bring it on live on any platform. That's a fact. No, I'm from LA. If you don't like it, Steve, you can go find another channel, gangland. No, it's definitely a need for name calling because y'all acting stupid and dumb. Don't get mad at me because y'all trying to troll me and y'all saying the wrong shit. Anyways, how about them Lakers, Manny? He said calling ICE. Who's not a citizen? She's taking y'all. Let me work. Thank you, Kaylin. How about them Yankees? Fuck the Yankees. Dodgers, nigga. Dodgers. Bro, I promise you, everybody talking about ICE behind you. You the one that's supposed to be worried about ICE. I'm indigenous to this land, baby. ICE could never do nothing with me. I ice the icers. Big LA. I don't really watch football. Thank you, Basketball for Life. I'm from LA. Ain't girls supposed to have a buttermouth, dum-dum? Thank you. Once upon a bracelet. No, I'm not. Native is the fake Indians that came here and paid $5 to be considered an Indian. I'm Moorish American. I'm indigenous. Those are the Indians that were here. Thank you. Manny timing you niggas out. That's what y'all get. K's World, what's going on? Thanks, CJ. I got real Native friends. Unlook black. What? Native is not the actual the word. Native is the people that paid from Siberia. Native are Siberian. Right. Switch my password to Moorish American. Native Indians are Siberian immigrants that came to America after the Civil War and paid $5 to be considered Indians. The indigenous Indians from America are black. They look like regular black people. The black people you see in America, 9 times out of 10, are Moorish Indians, indigenous to the Americas. That there, it was our identity that was stolen from us. They took our identity and gave it to those Siberian immigrants that came from, where did they come from? Yeah, Siberia. They called themselves Indians, when the original indigenous Indians are black, and they're Moorish. All black people are Moorish people. People of color are Moorish people. The way all white people are European people, all black people are Moorish people. And we have different, like white people got different, like from Italy, Italian, Brazil, all that, but they all white. Black people are the same way, but we're Moorish. That's what Moorish is, to just put us all in the group. Like you put all the white people in the group, we're Moorish. Right. Please don't test me. They will lose. Yes, Manny. For real. But yeah. So I know exactly who I am. No, he said, no, you gotta educate yourself. What he said, the blacks taught the Europeans how to wash their ass, math, and history. That's a fact. Taught them everything. The Moors. That's why they say the Moors. It was black people. What you got cracking today? Oh, nothing too much. I'm just chilling, bro. I just finished, dang, I should have told somebody to send me some money so I could DoorDash. But I just finished, what do you call that? I just finished my interview with Baby Clues for the Cholo stuff. Remember, I was like, oh yeah, with the paperwork that I read. No, I said Native Americans are not black. Native Americans are Siberian immigrants that came here after the Civil War from Siberia and paid $5 to be considered Indians, because the original indigenous Indians of America are the black people in America. They want you to believe that they had this big ship and brought all black people from Africa. That's a lie. There were black people already in Americas. The Indians were black, right? So those are the people that they enslaved. They enslaved the black people of this land, and then lied and took their identities and lied and told us that we came from Africa, when we come from this land. That's why we don't look like nothing that come from Africa. We all look the same, but we don't look like none of them, because we come from here. This is where we come from. So after that, after the Civil War, they wrote history down wrong. So when you at school and you learning history and they telling you the Civil War was Lincoln freeing the slaves and all that, that's a lie. The Civil War was actually the indigenous blacks fighting for land, and the white people was here already. They here. So you had black people, Moorish people in the South that owned slaves as well. But their identity was taken, after the Civil War. They owned slaves. My tribe had slaves. You know what I'm saying? And so the northern tribes of the Moorish Indians, they did not have slaves. And so that's what the Civil War was. It was a war about land. And the northern Indians wanted their land back in the South. And so that's what the Civil War was. The northern white people backed up the Indians from the north, and they fought the South. And that Confederate flag that you see, that Confederate flag never belonged to white people. That Confederate flag belonged to the Indians of this land, the Moorish black Indians that's from this land. That was our flag, but it had two swords that crossed each other in the middle of that blue X, and it didn't mean what it means today. It meant peace and all type of other like positive stuff, right? So during that time, when the white people took the land and stuff from the Moorish Indians of the land, they took the flag too. They took the flag, claimed it for themselves, and they took the two swords out the middle, because the Moors were, y'all know, they was like a pirate people. They conquered and colonized the earth first. That's why it had the two swords on the flag. But when they came to America, like I said, they took the flag from us and they made it bad. Even that swastika that the Nazis used, that belonged to the Indians of America, the black Moorish people. It belonged to us, and it did not mean nothing bad. They took everything that belonged to our identity and made it bad, so we couldn't attach ourselves to it. It was, and you can Google all of this. You can Google all of this, and you'll see pictures of Moorish Indians with that, and they were knitting like blankets with the swastika in it because it was nothing bad. They took it and made it bad. So, anyways, during that war, that civil war, the North won the war. So they had to let those slaves go because, you know what I'm saying, they were fighting to let the slaves go and take the land back from those white people. And because they took the land from the Indians that were in the South. So they won, and they told the Southern slave masters and stuff that they had to stop slavery. That's why you hear some white people and some black people when they talk about Lincoln saving the slaves, freeing the slaves, you hear some people say, no, the slaves freed themselves. You feel me? Because that war was indigenous people fighting amongst each other for land because, like I said, indigenous people from the South owned slaves and they was working with the white people of the South, right? And they owned slaves too. And but most of before the white people came, this okay, I don't want to jump around because y'all said I'm jumping around, so let me just stop. So after the war, they had to free the slaves, and they made that's where the 40 acres and a mule came from, because when they freed the slaves, they told the slaves were Moorish Indians indigenous to the land. So they told them, okay, so we're going to give y'all 40 acres and a mule so y'all can go and be independent as a people by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the 40 acres and the mule came from, and they told them, you're going to get your own reservations. You could live by yourself. Like everything y'all see the native people have now, that was for us. That was for black people, Moorish people. That was the promise that we had. That was the promise that Lincoln made us when he freed the Moorish Indians from slavery. And then the white people that was for slavery, they didn't like all of the rights and stuff that the Moorish Indians were about to get. They didn't like them. They were mad about it. So they killed Lincoln and then said, we ain't giving y'all nothing. I don't care what he signed into effect. We ain't giving you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So then they allowed the Siberian immigrants to come from Siberia, and they saw all of the promises that Lincoln promised to the Moorish Indians from slavery, and they said, well, why don't you mark me down as an Indian? Right? And then he was like, well, this is only for Indians. He's like, I'll pay you $5. Basically, that's how it went in layman terms. He's like, I'll give you $5 to mark me down as an Indian right now. And so that's what they did. They all came and they all paid $5 to be considered a native person. And after they were, that's why now you hear people say those $5 Indians, they $5 Indians, because they not real. The real, and Trump said it before. When Trump was running for president the first time, he said it. He said those ain't real Indians. He said it's a tribe in New York. He said upstate New York. He said it's a tribe up there. He said, and those Indians he said those are real Indians. He said, and they look like the black people that's running around America today. And he wasn't lying. And he always trying to expose something. He was leaving clues. He was trying to tell us. That's why black people in America are the only ones that don't have a flag, because they stole our flag. We had to make a flag. Our flag was the Confederate, what they call the so-called Confederate flag. That was our flag. The swastika, that was ours. You know what I'm saying? Right, he be dropping hints indirectly. So now, black people in America, we didn't get our 40 acres and a mule because they gave it to somebody else. And they continue to hide our identity. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't educate yourself, then you'll never know who you are. Me and my people, we know who we are. Mika, you're big on your history. A lot of people I meet in LA don't be educated on these topics. Yeah, I'm real big on that. I be want to talk more about, talk more like this on my channel, but it's a lot of people that's not here for it. That they'll be like, oh, like I could talk about a lot of stuff. Manny, no. Like I'm very educated. I just dumb myself down because where I'm at on YouTube, they all dumb. So I look crazy speaking how I speak. I feel. Yeah. Right, baby poo poo, that's a fact. Yep. All of our tribes in America, we all had we all had we all looked the same, but had small characteristics that was different. Like my tribe come from Louisiana, the Choctaw tribe. And it's another tribe down there, and the Indians used to help free the slaves, the ones that were uh, enslaved. It was some tribes that was help freeing them, and some of them to this day don't get their check because they was like, oh, y'all was helping the slaves, y'all was help freeing them, so they get to be acknowledged as indigenous in America, the same way we did it. Um, and also, like the Cherokee tribe owned slaves before white people ever came to this land. But they didn't own black slaves. They owned white slaves because the British, and I'm not talking about how white people did black slaves when they had slaves. They did horrible. I'm talking about back when, because everybody had slaves way back before the so-called transatlantic slave trade. Um, one of the tribes that had slaves in America was the Cherokee tribe, and they had white slaves because in the beginning they had been trading with Britain. This is what they don't teach you in history. They had been, because they try to tell you Christopher Columbus found America. No, he didn't. He found Puerto Rico. He never set foot in America, North America. Never. He never saw this place. He found Puerto Rico. But in America, where we are right here, my people was here, and some of the tribes were trading with Britain and stuff like that because they already knew this place was here. They gave Puerto Rico to the Moors, gave Puerto Rico to Christopher Columbus. It wasn't America. They showed him Puerto Rico because he didn't know where he was going. He was constantly lost, always getting lost. So the Moors showed him. When we say the Moors, that just means black people. Just like when you say European people, the Moors just mean black people. So black people showed Christopher Columbus Puerto Rico. And like I said, the Americas was already here. The first white people to ever set foot in the Americas was the Vikings. It was the Vikings. Those are the first pale faces that indigenous people in America ever saw, was Vikings. And then they started doing trading with Britain or whatever, and Britain was sending the indigenous people here. They was sending them slaves for, like, for payment. And the slaves, they just were servants. They treated them as servants. They didn't like whip them and treated them like how white people did us. They didn't do all that, whip them, bred them like cattle and stuff. They didn't do that. They just had slaves as servants. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, saying that to say, once the Siberian immigrants came over here, yes, Irish, that's a fact. Once the Siberian immigrants came over here and took our identity, they had slaves. The Cherokee tribe had slaves, but that Cherokee's tribe, after them, they had black slaves. Yes. Bro, nobody no victim. We ain't in here crying about what white people did. I'm educating my people, dumbass. Ain't nobody in here crying. Ain't nobody's no victim, because try that shit today. I promise you it won't work. Ain't nobody no victims. Dumbasses. Look, you said, nah, natives were always here. You must have just came into the conversation. Thank you, Key. But, yeah. Listen to the facts. Right, Brandon. But yeah, bro. So that's that on that. But so yeah, because you'll hear people being saying like, oh, Indians had slaves. Yeah, Indians had slaves. The Siberian, the $5 Indians had slaves. But the real Indians, the Moorish, indigenous people of this land, didn't have black slaves. But yeah. We can't even what? Can't even keep growing, dear. Wishing for your success, good health. Thank you. Dang, these comments going fast. Yes, melanated people make 90% of the world. So where did we get the white people from? Where do we get white people from? White people, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know everything about everything. I know a little bit about a lot. You feel what I'm saying? I never try to talk about something I don't know nothing about. However, I understand what I did here was they mutated in some way, and they were a group of people that was banned to the Caucasus Mountains or some shit like that. And they mutated. That's what I heard. But like, I know y'all saying like they came from the Caucasus Mountains, stuff like that. But all humans came from one person, right? Why do you think we being racist in here? We can't have an educated conversation about our history without y'all calling us racist. Something wrong with y'all. We ain't said no hate speech yet. He said no, they came from England. No, I get that, but like, where did they originate? Where's the origin? Right. We ain't racist because this ain't pilgrim history. They came from that ice wall where we can't go, what I assume. I don't know. I thought they came from Africa too, because honestly, bro, um, mankind all came from a black woman. Came from a black woman's womb. That's a fact. So from what I understand, they did too. However, because black women can have any color or whatever you want to call it, race, because it's only two races, black and white. That's the only thing. Asian people are black too. Asian people that Asian people were called, that they come from the Sand people. They call them the Sand people. Those are black Africans that come from South Africa. They populated Asia, and that's where that face come from, the Asian face. And you could Google it right now. That Asian face come from the Sand people. Y'all seen Nelson Mandela from Africa? Remember Nelson Mandela? He looked like an Asian. That's he's a part. He comes from the Sand people. That's the tribe from South Africa. That's why Asians look like that, because they came from those people. What Spanish people? Now like, we can get on Spanish people, because I'm well versed in black, because Spanish, Asian, all of them come from black and they don't even know it. So I'm well versed in black, so we can have this conversation like accurately, and I can have it comfortably. So Mexicans come from black people. You feel me? In Mexico was inhabited by African tribes and Moorish American tribes. So it was Moorish Indians, black Indians, and black Africans in Mexico. And Mexico is actually named after a black African warrior. That's where that name Mexico come from. That is a black African warrior name. And the indigenous people of Mexico right now is black as hell, and they got pretty curly hair, and they still in Mexico. And they're real racist in Mexico, so they push the black people to the outskirts of The land. Yes, see, some people in Mexico do come from Aztecs. Remember, I just told you, I said the Moorish Americans and Africans. Moorish Americans are the Indians, the black Indians, us. See, my cheekbones are high? That's Indian. It's an Indian face, a real Indian, not a $5 Indian. You know what I'm saying? The real Moorish Indians are Aztecs. Aztecs, Mayans, those are all Moorish people. And it was Moorish people and Africans in Mexico. Again, like I said, and if you go over there right now, like I said, the statues of the first man, that's why so many pyramids in Mexico. They can't, it was Africans and Indians there. That's where Mexicans come from. And then, like I said, the Spaniards came to conquer Mexico 3 times. They tried 3 times. And the first time they came, the Mexicans whooped their ass and sent them on their way. The second time they came, they whooped their ass again. The third time they came, that's what that movie was about. What was that movie? Apocalypto. That's what that was about, how they conquered Mexico. So the third time they came, that's what was going on in that movie Apocalypto. You know what I'm saying? They was the third time they came, all of the tribes that was in Mexico were so busy fighting amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't notice that the Spaniards were coming onto shore. And by the time they did notice, they were caught off guard and they were conquered. Because that's why the colonizers, they understand divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? Every time they came to Mexico to try to conquer them, when they was fighting together, they sent them on their way packing. But then when they caught them off guard because they were so busy fighting amongst each other, they didn't see them coming and they were conquered. And that's why you get lighter Mexicans now. And Mexicans thinking that they don't come from blackness, and they come from blackness because they were conquered and raped as a people. The same way our people was here. But they didn't really mix with us like that. They came here and they mixed with us. What I would say, they mixed a lot, but what I would say a little bit, meaning they give us, now we got colors that's more like reddish, but black people have all colors anyway. How, all of the Moorish Indian people in America was all kind of colors. You know what I'm saying? But they did rape us during slavery and stuff like that too. However, they raped the crap out of out of those Mexicans. That's why they a whole different color today. We still got blackness. They raped the crap out of them. But that's why it was slaves in Mexico too. You know what I'm saying? They enslaved them too. And okay, so now let's go to Puerto Rico, because the lady asked me where Spanish people come from. So now let's go to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico comes straight from Africans. Puerto Rico was colonized by Africans, nothing else, not indigenous Moorish Indians. No, Puerto Rico was colonized by Africans, straight hidden bungalow Africans. And like I said, the Moorish people showed Christopher Columbus Puerto Rico, basically told him you could have Puerto Rico. And that was fucked up because Christopher Columbus went over there and enslaved Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico was that's how they kicked off slavery in the Caribbeans. That's how slavery started, in the Caribbeans, in Jamaica, in Puerto Rico, not straight in America. Slavery was starting there first for a lot of years. Yeah, the indigenous people are called Tainos. No. The Tainos are, yeah, like the Tainos are Germans. Those are like white people. And we're talking about indigenous. Now, you talking about what the white people taught you in history class. No, the Puerto Rican indigenous people are African. You talking about the colonizers brought Africans. No, the Africans were already there, baby. Y'all got raped. And the Tainos were the Spanish. Spanish is just another word for white. I hope you know that. Because Spanish don't have nothing to do with people speaking Spanish. Spanish is white people from Spain. So when the Spaniards, which are the colonizers, same people who colonized Mexico, they colonized everywhere they speak Spanish. Yeah, they went to Puerto Rico. They went to Puerto Rico and took that land from Africans and enslaved the Africans that were there. And the Tainos that's there are straight Germans. Yeah, you Mexican and you speak Spanish because Spanish people conquered Mexico. They wasn't speaking Spanish in Mexico before they were conquered by the Spanish. Because that was a black land, Moorish land. What does indigenous mean? Isn't everyone from somewhere? Indigenous mean where like you come from that land, like you are the mother of that land type. The land mothered you straight from there. Said facts, never thought of that. Yeah, like also it was Moorish people in Italy. That's why they treat and if you go to go to Sicily, if you go to Italy, they and in Sicily, the Moorish people colonized that Sicily first. And that's why if you ever go to Italy, they treat Sicilians kind of bad. You feel me? Because they treat Sicilians kind of bad because all of those people come from blackness too. The people in Sicily, it was all Moors in Sicily. And then the Spaniards came over there and they mixed with the Moorish people and and people became lighter and lighter, but they came from blackness too. They call people in Sicily niggers. They do. He said the Moors were in Spain, not in Italy. They were in Sicily as well. The Moors were everywhere. They were in Sicily. They were in Asia. They was in Russia. They were in Germany. The Moors were everywhere. The Moors were the first colonizers. The Moors colonized the world before a European ever thought of a boat. Yes, they were in Russia. They were the first people to get on a boat and start traveling. They went everywhere in the world. But yeah. I didn't say they were more. Oh yeah, you said Moorish descent. So black, yeah. So if the people of Puerto Rico are of Moorish descent, then would that still make them indigenous? Not the Tainos. The Tainos are Germans. We talking about the Africans. I mean, if they mix, then they mix. They mix through. But no. They got raped. The indigenous people are Africans, straight Africans. Africans that came from Africa and went to Puerto Rico. They discovered Africa, people of Africa discovered Puerto Rico. And they colonized it and they stayed there. That was their island. And Spaniards came and stole it and enslaved them and raped them. Most Puerto Ricans know this. Thank you, Kate. It would mean they're from Africa, making them not indigenous to Puerto Rico. Facts. Facts, because they came from Africa. Now, indigenous means like black people in America. We're indigenous to the Americas and they try to hide it from us. We are the real indigenous Moorish Americans. We're Moorish Indian. We have rights to this land, which is why they took our last names. Y'all listen to the knowledge. Where you at, white chocolate? Yeah, they took our last names to disconnect us from the land. Just think, bro, if we actually came from Africa, what would be the purpose of hiding our names? We don't have no claims to nothing. You feel me? What would be the purpose of stealing our languages? What would be the purpose of stealing our religion and keeping us away from everything we got? Thank you, British. You know what I'm saying? They took our names, took our identity, took our flag, took everything that we held dear to us, made it wrong. Everything that, they call us black. Everything black is bad. They took our flag and made it bad so where we can't attach ourselves to it. You can Google everything I'm saying, y'all. That's hiding the name, bro. If we would have kept our name, then we would have known that we were indigenous Indians. They would have known we would have known we were Indians if we would have kept our names. We would have known who belonged to us because all of your tribe all have the same last name. We would have known who we were. That's why they took our names. Our names tell us that we are Indians and we're from this land. That's why they took it. Yeah, they want us to think all the resources is in Africa, but the resources are right here. Thank you. That is a fact. It also made it harder for slaves to find their other family. Right, that's what I'm saying. Thank y'all for adding y'all membership. Appreciate you. But yeah. Everybody that got membership, thank y'all. Dang, everybody joined as a member. Thank y'all. I appreciate that for real. Y'all dope. But I'm not from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. Bro, I promise I wear the African hat because I think it's cute. I like the color. And it match some J's that I got. But don't ever call me African American. I'm not that. That's why Tupac used to tell you, if you think you what do you say, Mexican? If you think you African American, like, bruh, he was educated. He knew. So is the whole world not of African descent in the end? I would say Moorish because the word African is not even a Moorish word. Moorish, Africa was renamed. Africa had a different name, and I'm not gonna act like I know it because I forgot because it was a weird name. But Africa had a whole nother name. Africa was conquered by the Europeans and renamed by a European man and called Africa. So no, everybody wouldn't be African. I need that membership phone, the one that comes with that phone number. I am indigenous Moorish, national indigenous to the land of a Mexican. What is that? Mexico? I don't know. You losing me. You probably know about. Thank you. Resources are everywhere, people. Yes, resources are everywhere, except some places do not have any resources. A lot of places do have resources, but the most resources are definitely in America and Africa. We're going to talk about that membership later. Y'all ready for this? The only people who not in the mix is the pilgrims. They can stay over there. But yeah, bro. Bro, I could talk about this all day. Like, literally. Literally. Do y'all know that Las Vegas, Nevada is a man-made lake over to cover it up? No, not Las Vegas, bro. It's, I think it's Reno. It's up there in Reno. Or is it Lake Tahoe that they put water over? But it's up there by Reno. It's not Vegas. And it's a lake that they put water. They put a lake over the city. It's up there by Reno. I know what you're talking about. I don't want to interrupt the lesson, but this is more important right now. I'm from LA, y'all. But okay, so look, to go back to us being Moorish, indigenous Indian, right? That goes to like everywhere but North America, right? And I don't know why. And that's why I think the most resources in like that in that Bible that they be reading, talking about the land of milk and honey, bro, I really believe it's North America because, and they don't want to tell us that it's right here, bro. It's right freaking here. Because North America is the only country where Like it's the only continent that is considered one big country. The only continent. Because in every other continent, they have multiple countries inside of the continent. But then when you come to America, it's a country. North America is a continent, but all the little spots inside is not countries. They refer to them as states. That's weird, right? Because if every state was considered a country, that's why Texas be like, nah, we could be our own country. California could be their own country. You know what I'm saying? Um, if we had, if we were considered countries, thank you, Ezra. I would be a Californian, a Texan, a Floridian. Those would be countries. I wouldn't be American. That is a European name, a European term. But before they came, they were considered like countries. It was different tribes in each state. Gotta know. Like in Reno, Nevada. Not just Reno, Nevada. In Nevada. Nevada, it was a couple tribes over there though. I ain't gonna lie. The Washoe people, the Washoe tribe. And that's where they had the queen. Right. If we had our own countries, each state will have their own governing body. That is a fact. But the Europeans that came to America, they want control over America so bad, they don't want to give nobody their own control. Nobody. Right. Each state has different laws because each state is supposed to be their own country. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in Reno, they had the queen up in Reno when they were fighting the Spaniards for Mexico. Because you gotta remember, Mexico wasn't just what Mexico is considered right now. Mexico was also California, Texas, Arizona, Nevada. Remember? All of that was Mexico. So, like I told y'all, it was Africans and Moorish Indians that dwelt in Mexico before Spaniards came over here. And when they came over here and they conquered the bottom of Mexico first, which we consider Mexico right now, they conquered that first. That's where they came. They conquered the Aztecs and the Mayans first. And then they worked their way up California, Texas, all like that. So most indigenous Moorish Indians ran. They ran up north. And that's where the queen was at the top of Nevada in Reno. And you could Google all of this, y'all. You could look this up. They had the queen at the top of Nevada in the county that they call Washoe. That's where I used to live. And they called those people the Washoe people. And yeah, that's how that's where they had the last fight, where they were conquering, where they first, came to conquer America. They started in Mexico and worked their way up the states. And the queen was in Nevada, in Reno. And that was the last stands, and they killed her up there. The French sold the lands from... Yeah, it was different people conquering the way. It was different people over there owning Africa. It was different people over here, owning this stuff too. However, I'm just talking about when they first came, with what was first conquered by Spaniards was all of Mexico. And Mexico was a part of the geographically was a part of the United States, Talking about there is only one queen. That she ain't our queen, big dog. Nevada is a strange state full of secrets, for real. Once you drive past the mountains going to Carson City, it gets wicked, for real. Okay, so let me tell you about that. So in Carson City, it was the Siberian people. Was it the Siberian people or was it the Moorish people? I think it was the Siberian people that came over here and was living over there. way back then. Just after they was colonized, after it was colonized or whatever. Um, Carson City, Route 66, straight desert, yeah. Um, After it was colonized over there, you know, they had like myths about these like tall giants that had orange beards and stuff like that, that was cannibals and was eating people. Now, see, I ain't gonna go too far into this because y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I don't think y'all ready for the conversation that comes with this. Cause y'all gonna be like, this bitch crazy. I'm not. I'm just educated, and a lot of y'all's brains still in the box. But yeah, it was giants, and they had red hair and stuff like that. And they talk about these giants. I'ma just say the Bible, because I know the Bible was man made. I know where it originated from, and that's what I go from, where the Bible originated from, not the Bible. But they also speak about these people in the Bible. In the Bible, because I know a lot of y'all follow the Bible, yes, like the book of Enoch. Yes, okay, so some of y'all with me, okay, okay, okay. Um, in the Bible, they speak of these people, they call them the Nephilim, right? Yes, he said the Nephilim right when I said it. Yes, the Nephilim. So, and Nephilim still be getting discovered all like throughout today. Yes, military seen those giants in Afghanistan. Yes, I covered that on Clubhouse. Yes, in 2008, they found one in Afghanistan and tried to cover it up. And it killed like 6 military people, 6 Marines. And they said it was like 15 feet tall. Yes, and they said it took 5 men to shoot it straight in the face for 30 seconds straight for it to die. Now, it was another Nephilim that if you follow Moorish American or Indian or Indian history, what you call Indian, because I think it was the Siberian people going through this. That was up north in Nevada, like I said, and they called this tribe in Carson called the Red something. The Red something in Carson. That's what this tribe was called. And they kids kept coming up missing. And so anyway, so they put together this group, like a search party. They went to go look for the kids or whatever. I guess they heard in this like pit, they heard kids crying out. So they ran and told the rest of their tribe, like, oh, I heard kids over there coming out of that cave. So when the rest of the Indian tribe went over there, they went over there, and it was like they basically they heard the kids. Well, they didn't say they heard them. They just went over there. When they went over there to look to see what the other people had heard, they said it was like these big giant. They saw eyes first in the cave, is what they said. They said once the Nephilim is supposed to be the offspring of angels and human women. And that's what the Nephilim is supposed to be. And they're not humans because angels are not humans, and they were never supposed to have babies with human women, which is why their babies came out weird, and which are called Nephilim. And God told them that because they did what they were not supposed to do, which was have babies, yes, the fallen angels, which was have what they weren't supposed to do was have babies with human women, because angels were never supposed to have wives, which is why there are only male angels and there are no female angels, because they were never meant to have wives and have children. So by them having a child with a woman, their baby came out weird, and God cursed them and said, your baby will be looked at as a demon. You know what I'm saying? So and nobody will, they, yeah, he said some stuff. So now that the fallen angels are gone, now you got the Nephilim still here. They're kids. Remember they used to say Bigfoot. They used to tell you Bigfoot was back in the 90s. They called him Bigfoot. Y'all remember in the 90s? And they used to always have it on the news. Some big ass thing with hair all over. You know what I'm saying? And in the 90s, y'all remember that? Okay, yes. He said yes. Thank you, Flory. And then they had Yeah, they talked about Goliath. Goliath was a Nephilim. And then, so yeah, and in Mexico, in Mexican culture, like today's Mexican culture, they call it, don't they call it the cucuy? That weird animal that be moving around. If you get caught at night, caught outside on at night, the cucuy will come and get you. Yes, Sasquatch, all of that. All of those, they're describing Nephilim. So, so anyway, so yeah. So in Nevada, yeah, so they okay, so remember I told you the people heard the kids in the cave, so they went, oh, the chupacabra. Yes, the chupacabra, yep. The cucuy is a monster. It was the chupacabra. Yes, you're right. So that's what they call a Nephilim over there in Mexico. So what I was gonna say, so yeah, so the Indians went to go look for the kids in the cave. When they got to the cave, they said they saw um a couple, like two or three, or three or four sets of red eyes in the cave. And they said, then they start hearing like growling. And they said, mind you, they already knew that these people existed. They just let them do them. And they had told them, because they spoke their language. So the princess of the Washoe people, she believed that they were their brother and sister because they spoke the same language as them. So she believed that if they played nice with them and taught them how to be civilized, that they could coexist with them. So that's why they allowed them to stick around. But when these kids came up missing, and then they went to Harry and the Henderson. Oh yeah, that story. So when these kids came up missing, and they went and their people told them they heard the kids in their cave, that was like the last straw. You know what I'm saying? They was like, we not about to keep giving y'all, we got to get rid of these people because they keep eating us. And they just ate a bunch of kids. So like I said, they went over there, they saw the eyes, they heard growling. And then they said it was coming closer and closer to them. And they said, when the people came out the giants came out of the cave, they said they was like 13 or 15 feet tall, each one. And so immediately they said all the Indians started shooting them with bows and arrows, and was shooting them in the face and shooting them. And it was like, getting hit, and it was making them walk backwards back into the cave. So as they shot them and forced them back into the cave, this is how they got rid of them in Nevada, in Carson. As they shot them back into the cave, they set the cave on fire. Like they set a fire in front of the cave. And you could fact check all of this. This is in Indian history. So they set the front of the cave on fire, and it started to, take a blaze. And every time they tried to come out, they would shoot them again to make them go back in there. You know what I'm saying? And then so basically they kept them in there and they all burned to death. That's how they got rid of the Nephilim up there in Nevada. However, like they said, another Nephilim was found in Afghanistan in 2008. And what happened with that one was, it was a Marine team of 6, and they were looking for a team that came up missing. The Giants were eating them, bro. Talking about why were they so mean to the Giants? They were eating them. They were not regular people. They were cannibals. So yeah, so in Afghanistan, it was a team of 6 Marines, and they were looking for another team that came up missing, that went off the grid. So they no, they wasn't. So when they came up to, they were looking for them, and they stumbled upon a cruiser. You know how like they have them like Jeeps and stuff. So they found a cruiser that they found a cruiser that the Marines was in. It was a cruiser there, and it was like broken up walkie-talkies and Marine gear on the floor. So it looked like something happened there. So they walkied in like, oh, we found something. As they walkied in, nigga, they was in front of a cave. As they walking in, telling them what they found, they said, and these are interviews from real Marines. He said, that's for sure what happened. As they walking in what they found, they said they saw eyes coming out the cave. And when they saw the eyes coming out the cave, they said they started hearing like snarling, growling too. And when they said when that thing came out of that cave, they said that thing was like 13 or 15 feet tall again. And they said immediately one of their Marine members charged at it with a gun and was like, tick, 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 and was like shooting at it. But when they started, the giant was so big, them AK bullets wasn't doing nothing to it or whatever they were shooting. And as it came, as it came toward the giant had a big old spear. And mind you, you can, if you go to Mexico, if you go to Australia, and you look at hieroglyphics and stuff on the wall, the hieroglyphics depict these giants with these spears with these sharp edges, sharp tips. They talk about Nephilim back then too, all on the hieroglyphics. So anyways, so the giant had a big old stick with a spear. So as the Marine came and was shooting him, charging at him, shooting him, the giant stabbed him and scooped him up like a piece of meat on a fork and held him like that. And that sounds crazy. So as soon as he did that, like he scooped that Marine up like a piece of fork, they said, okay, before I go further, let me describe to you what they said he looked like. They said when the giant came out the cave, they said, because all of them have orange hair. They said he had an orange beard all around. They said he had six fingers on each hand, 6 toes on each foot. They said he had 2 rows of teeth at the top and the bottom, but he looked like a big man. But he had 6 fingers on each hand, 6 toes on each foot, two rows of teeth at the top and the bottom with a red beard. He looked like a human, but he was not a human. So again, they said they picked that man up like a piece of meat on a fork, and the rest of the Marines started shooting. They started shooting him, and he wasn't dying. He started walking towards them. So as according to the Marines said they communicated with each other and was like, shoot for the face, shoot for the face. So they all started shooting for the face, and they said it took 30 whole seconds to shoot that giant in his face. And I'm talking about military guns. 5 military guns shooting in the giant's face. The thing did not fall for 30 whole seconds. Bruh, that was definitely not a human. Hello? It took 30 seconds of 5 military guns shooting it in the face before it fell. It's true. You could look this up. And they said when it fell, they walked it into Army personnel and was like, hey, this what happened, this and this and that. And they were like, we need backup. We got a Marine down. They said, okay, we about to send EMS or whatever. And then when they told them we got attacked by like something that looked like a giant. It looked like this and this and that. Once they heard that they got attacked by a giant in Afghanistan, yes. Okay, so you could get out of here. You will never see my channel again. So once they heard that they were attacked by a giant, they stopped the medical personnel from coming, and instead they sent the helicopter to get the giant's body out of there first. This is how top secret the military is. Before they sent medical personnel, they stopped and sent a helicopter, and they made the 5 Marines, because they couldn't call for help because they didn't want nobody else to lay eyes on the situation. So the people that already seen it, which was the 5 Marines, they made them put this big 15-foot body on a stretcher, or I don't know what it was. They made them put it on there, and then the helicopter airlifted it up out of there, and then they got medical personnel. And then when it came to the Marine that died, his name was Dan, they called him Dan. Yeah, that's what they called him, Dan. And I fact checked this. You know what I'm saying? They called the person that died. His name was Dan, and you can go Google Marines died in Afghanistan 2008 named Dan. And when you, Lieutenant Dan Crazy, when you look it up, only one person named Dan died in 2008 in Afghanistan. That's named Dan. His name was Daniel something. It was Daniel. I forgot the last name, but his real name was Daniel. That's why they called him Dan. And the military lied and said he died on a special what they call a special mission. And they said a bomb accidentally blew up and killed him. That's how they did it. Yeah, special assignment. And they said a bomb blew up, and that's how he died. The military be telling everything. I mean, covering up everything. No lie. But yeah, all that type of stuff exists. But I could go further into that type of talk. But I think I'll have to say that for like a members chat, a members live, members only live, so we won't get trolled. And I don't want people calling me crazy because I'm more open-minded than a lot of y'all. Because I can have a lot of conversations. It might scare people because if you think about it, the government, the European, the colonizers, they hide everything from us. You know what I'm saying? They hide everything from us. They change it. They try to put our mind in a box. So then when we hear things that sound like, that are unfathomable, if that's a word, you know what I'm saying? We'd be like, no, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That can't be true. She needs to be locked up in a kookaloo house. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind can't even wrap itself around something like that because you've been indoctrinated to think how they want you to think. Yeah, everybody's not ready for the truth. That is a fact. That's why I said I would save that conversation for members only live. No, you're not crazy. Dope conversation. I'm learning a few things. Facts. Yeah, that conversation would definitely be held for members only live. I don't think I would even want to talk about religion on an open platform like this. Religion, or go deeper into, because religion is man-made. There's no such thing as religion. Religion is a English word. It didn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? It's all man-made. I don't believe in religion. I believe in being spiritual. I believe in God. I do believe in God. I know there's a God. I know who God is. But religion, no. I'm not a Christian or Muslim or Jew or nothing like that. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that was man-made. I'm not a Catholic. All that was man-made. So if we want to talk about the origin of things, you can't talk about the origin of things without talking about God and the Creator. You can't. And that'd be a conversation I would love to have with whoever wanted to have it, but it would have to be a members only chat because I don't like to be trolled about that kind of stuff at all. And even like if people, even if you don't agree with me and you are a Christian or you are a Muslim or you are a whatever, even an atheist, if you just want to come and, become a member and be a part of that conversation just to, understand how other people think, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is key to everything. You don't have to believe in it to understand the education of it, And that's why I can have a lot of different conversations, because I don't X people out because I don't agree with it. Knowledge is everything. Yeah. Do you realize you're made of code? I feel like we aren't humans having a spiritual experience. But we're spiritual beings having a human experience. Facts. Religion gotta go, no offense. Religion was created to control people. That's dope. We can definitely talk further on that later. Yes. Religion was definitely was made to control people. That's a fact. But yeah, y'all see, a lot of people thought I was just this dumb girl talking about gang politics, and I ain't know nothing. I'm gonna look this Dan up. Yeah, look him up. And you call yourself a star child. That right there let me know that you know what I know. Calling yourself a star child. At least I hope so, if you're calling yourself a star child. Because I know about the star children and the crystal children. That goes on to the conversation. I could go, go deeper into a different kind of conversation. Star children and crystal children. He said, nah, you wise as F, sis. Can't nobody take that. Yeah. Bro, Israelite, that's another religion that you lost in the sauce about. That is a religion itself. Y'all think y'all right because y'all saying blacks is gods and all that, or blacks are a part of Christ and all that, and y'all still missing the mark. Even Israelites are missing the mark. And then what you told me go look up Israelite. Bro, before I understood what I understand now, before I understood religion was made up, I definitely studied Israelites. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I don't just be talking to be talking. I study everything, even if I don't agree with it. I study Israelites already. I know everything about it. Nah, with me, it was always more than just looks and social talk. I knew you were really about something when we first crossed paths. When did we cross paths, Brendan? I don't remember. There's Israelites going about it the wrong way. Israelites, period. It's a religion. You're indoctrinated to think something, even though you think you know everything. Israelites operate under a religion, so their mind are indoctrinated to think a certain way. Your mind is still being controlled for a reason. You have not touched the absolute truth. You haven't touched it, and everybody won't. That's why before you come and have an educated conversation with me, you would rather argue with me and tell me how I'm wrong and you're right. Because you're indoctrinated in your thoughts. All right, Brandon. They operated under the word of God. I believe the Bible. Cool. That's fine. I grew up believing in the Bible. I went to Christian school. So I understand how your mind works. That's how I know. Thank you, Aaliyah. Yes, I did grow up in Christianity. I broke out of Christianity as an adult. I studied Islam. I studied Israelites. I studied Buddhism. I studied everything you could think of to understand. I like knowledge. Thank you, Leah. I'm not a part of no religion either. Knowledge is universal. Religion programs people. Thank you, T-Man, because they don't understand. They don't understand. Yep. See, Champ, no. I know you knew, Champ, because I saw your comments. They was going fast, but I saw what you were saying. I know you know what's up. That's cool, but you need someone who knows the Bible and its dark part. Bro, you think I studied Israelites by myself? I know how Israelites work. I had a man, a teacher who was qualified, who was ordained to do so, to walk me through the Bible. That's how I got a lot of knowledge and understood the Bible more than I did in Christianity. My Israelite brothers helped me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb, bro. You keep trying to argue with me. I'm telling you, bro. I've been there, done that. I know about Israelites. I used to call myself an Israelite. I sound New York? Hell no. Didn't learn this at Dorsey High School, right? No. Okay, so it's cool, bro. But I'm trying to get you to understand. I know you keep telling me, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. I did that. You're not hearing me when I say I studied to be an Israelite. I called myself an Israelite. I kept the holy days. I participated with my brothers and sisters. I knew, you know what I'm saying? I did this. So I know what you're talking about. I did it the correct way with the right with the right, what do you call that? With the right people. I do not look like no damn scissor. But what camp were you under? Not New York. They was telling me about all the different camps. I don't even think that my brothers, the people out, my brothers and sisters was under a camp. They talked bad under that. They said when you like all those different doctrines, he said all of those ain't even the right thing. They the brothers and sisters that I was with, they represent, they taught love and stuff like that. They didn't teach hate or anything like that. Yes, King James version, yes, facts. But at the end of the day, I don't believe in none of that. I don't believe in religion. Even Israelites it's a form of control of your thinking. The way how my brain is right now, and before I got to where I am right now, bro, I'm gonna tell you how I got here. When I have a set of twins. When I had my twins, bro, I had two little boys that I prayed and asked God for since I was 5 years old. I always wanted to have twin boys. I used to be like, oh, when I have babies, girls, we always have our whole life already planned out at 5. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, when I have my babies, I'm gonna have two little boys. They're gonna be twins and they're gonna dress alike, and I'm gonna be married. I knew what dress I was gonna walk down the aisle in and all that. So when I pray out, God, and bro, I had a very, very hard struggle, like a really hard struggle. My struggle was elite. People tell me I should write a book. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Paige. Um, yeah, and I feel like God was teaching me something as I grew up and as I went through my things, as I went through life as an adolescent. And, I became, because they say like the ones that are supposed to be like messengers and shepherds go through things so they'll be able to talk to people, and relate to people. I feel like I'm one of them. They, especially Geminis, because they say Geminis are God's messengers. That's what I heard. They say Geminis are God's messengers or whatever. And I'm a Gemini. That's why the most passionate and creative people are considered messengers in the world. Think about it. You got Tupac, you got Lauryn Hill, you got me, you got Kendrick Lamar, you got Jadakiss, you got Ice Cube, Biggie. And I know it's so many more that I can't even think of right now. But they do say the zodiac is not witchcraft. That's what I'm saying, bro. You're an Israelite. You're indoctrinated in your thinking. That's Israelites. You're under the Judaism religion. However, I don't care however you try to put it. You are under the Judaism religion. That means you're under Catholicism. That means you're under Jewishness. You're under the white regime. The Europeans that want to keep the truth from you, and you don't even see it. That's what religion is. So you're never gonna agree with nothing that I'm saying right now. Everything that comes from blackness that we got directly from God Himself. You were taught. Religion is taught that it's bad. You just said the zodiac signs are witchcraft, and that's what religion teaches you, because the zodiac signs ain't nothing but how you identify your gifts from God Himself. And they teach you is witchcraft to keep you disconnected. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But anyways, yes. What was I saying before I got thrown off? Geminis. What was I saying Geminis for? Geminis was the messengers of God. What was I saying, y'all? He just threw me off. Dang, he really just threw me off, made me lose my thought. That's crazy. What was I saying? I'm not following my own doctrine. I don't have a doctrine at all. There is no doctrine. See these words that you're using, doctrine. That's religious based doctrine. I don't follow a doctrine. I don't believe in religion at all. Like who made the doctrine? The people that's trying to control your mind and your way of thinking, da-da. You don't even see it. Thank you, Ezra. You don't even see it. Like, y'all all of you. That's why I said, that's why I'm going to just save it because, yeah, that's probably why I lost my thought because I said I wasn't going to have these conversations with the open public anyway. I was going to have it with people that was ready. And even people that didn't understand or didn't agree, I would allow myself to be, you know, vulnerable and speak my mind to people that just wanted to be educated. You could be educated and still don't agree. You know? I was. But anyways, yeah, I gotta let that go. But big ups to the Geminis. Gem gang, Gem gang. I love being a Gemini. I share the same birthday as Ice Cube. And Ice Cube is one of the most influential, creative minds there is. Geminis just are. Like, think of the people I named, and those are people that I could remember off the back of my hand. Tupac, Jadakiss, Kendrick Lamar, Lauryn Hill, Ice Cube. Who else I said? Me. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I did not say nothing about biblical. Christianity made you think anything biblical is religion. That's not true, gang. That's not true. Because I know where the Bible came from. And where the Bible came from, I believe in it. So that's not true. Before you start passing judgment on people, you should educate yourself on how those people think before you start doing that. And that's why people take offense to the things that you say, because you're making ignorant statements. You know? Pastor me could go crazy. How am I contradicting myself? Bro, that's why I don't have these conversations, bro. Y'all, people like y'all listen to argue. It's crazy. Y'all cause confusion. Star Power Year, Manny. What is Brandon talking about? Right, they don't listen to understand. Right, Octavius, I know. I ain't tripping. Manny is the homie. You see Manny in here? See, and then y'all spam in the chat with all this Christ and stuff. I don't hate Christ. That don't make me mad. I respect everybody and how they think and how they believe. That doesn't offend me in any way. Go put the hair wrap on. I miss it already. See, y'all use religion as a weapon. That should tell you everything right there. Y'all using it as a weapon. Y'all thinking it's making me feel away, so y'all spamming the chat with Christ. They not listening to me because I'm here just for the chat. Manny said he a star child. See? Okay, I didn't see that. See, that's a conversation we can have, Manny. When we get into the star children and the crystal children and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rock, please save it. What's a star child? See, if you become a member, we can have this conversation in a member live. And then we'll probably have a smaller, like, with the members, people might not be, people probably want to come up. You could come up and keep your camera off and indulge in a conversation if people want to, and at that point, or just stay in the chat. the member lives. It's a lot more intimate. Thank you, Hannah. Paige, thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got, yeah. Yes, I'm a Dodgers fan. I'm from LA. Big Dodgers fan. Make your membership 99 cents real quick so I could buy. Boy, bye. I think the cheapest one is like $2.99, gang. See? My girl Ezra supported me, but everybody don't send super chats. I gotta monetize my time some way. I be giving y'all my time, and I promise you, this right here talking, especially when I'm using my brain and because I used to do this on Clubhouse. When I'm using my brain and I'm educating, or if I'm going back and forth with somebody in a debate, whatever it is, it's energy draining. I feel like by the time I'm done with this, I'm gonna be sleepy and tired. I'm gonna feel like I just ran a race. Like, entertaining is a thing. Even if I'm just sitting here running my mouth, it takes my energy to do this. So if everybody that send me a super chat or get a membership, I really appreciate it. It shows me that I'm appreciated, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you for that, for appreciating my time and my energy that I put into sitting here. He talking about, I know we gonna relax later. Y'all funny. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ezra's the dude, my bad. You know everybody in the chat, man, and you be chatting it up. Brandon, shut up. Street. I'm not a big deal. That's cool. Thank you, Brandy. That's cool, gang. Had to sweep the floor with the trolls. Thank you, Manny. No, for real. No, that was a great conversation, y'all. That was dope as heck. How many tats I got? I think I have, I don't know. I haven't counted them in a long time. What's your favorite? I didn't say you was a troll. That convo was healthy, yeah. Thank you, Lily. He said, I send the blitz. What? I'm from KC and it's finally getting warmer. Yeah, today in New York, it felt nice. It felt nice today. It was fresh and it felt nice. Thank you, Joanne. Happy birthday, Paige. Hope you enjoyed your 24. Yeah, it's beautiful out today. What's for dinner, though? I think I'm going to eat halal. Chicken and lamb mix over rice with white and barbecue sauce with a salad. And I tell them to give me extra cucumbers because I love the way that cucumber tastes mixed with my lamb and chicken over rice. I didn't heard some of your bars you was gassing. Yes, thank you, because I love my bars. I did my thing. I ain't gonna lie. With the white sauce. Yes, white and barbecue sauce. He gonna say, oh yeah, you talking my language. Cooking with Mika. I do be cooking. I just ain't cooked. I'm probably gonna cook tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta cook tomorrow because I don't really gotta like go live tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Oh, y'all, and I didn't even tell y'all. So yeah, it's a bet. I just came to an agreement on what I'm gonna get paid on that magazine place. I'm not. Oh, I ain't gonna have no dessert. I eat like once a day. Like today, I ordered. That's why I know what I'm eating because I went earlier today. Thanks, my dimples. I went earlier today and I went and got halal food, chicken and lamb mix, and I didn't finish it. I only ate half of it, so I'm probably gonna finish that. Dental hygiene is very important because you might think your teeth is all right, but them gums is infected and they getting loose, and then your teeth start dropping out because they stop holding on to your teeth. It's a salary. You see how you said codism religion? I don't know. I never even heard of that. I don't know if I want to even dabble into that. Like everything that I learned on the way up to, what I know to be the truth now. So I don't really want to go play in everything now. But when it comes to like histories, because I think I learned a lot of different stuff about religions. And yeah. What Brandon say? Why you talking about Brandon facts? They have a Benz or an Audi, but the teeth jacked up. That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, I just got another member. Shout out to the Savia Streets. Period. Appreciate you, gangland. Appreciate you, gangland. And don't, mind you, when we had these member lives, I'm not saying I know everything. Y'all could come prepared to teach me some stuff too. We could have iron sharpening iron. You know what I'm saying? And it don't gotta be about religion. But if we talk about the origin of anything, it always go back to a conversation that people will try to tie religion into. It kind of brushes the shoulder of religion, because when we start talking about the origin of things, people like to talk about the heaven and the earth and the creator. Feel me? So when you start talking about the origin of things, yeah, some people could feel triggered to start talking about religion when I have no desire to talk about religion. See, even like when we talked about the Nephilim and the angels and stuff, for me that has nothing to do with religion, but everything to do with facts and history. Nothing to do with religion. You get what I'm trying to say? Thank you, Lucy. But yeah, so the giant story was cool. I'm going to watch some documentaries on those tonight. Yeah, bro. See what Tupac say? I might not change the world, but I'm for damn sure gonna spark the brain that does. Let's talk about you and me. But yeah, we could talk about a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know everything about, but I know a little bit about, and would like to like say what I know, and if somebody else know more, I would love to learn some stuff. The Nephilim are mentioned in Genesis, Numbers, possibly Ezekiel. Yeah, that's why I said religion was created based on what I call or what I know to be the truth. They took facts and history and made religion. So, like I said, the Nephilim has nothing to do with religion, but facts and history. That's what it is. However, religion was created with the facts and history in mind when they made the Bible and made the Quran or whatever else you want to call. You know what I'm saying? They took from the facts in history to create that. So that's why I say when you talk about the origin of things, you brush the shoulder of religion, because we talk about things that religion refers to, but they refer to it because they took from the facts in history. You know what I'm saying? And when you start talking about all that stuff, people start saying, but the Bible say, but the Bible, we're not talking about the Bible. We're talking about the origin of things. I was literally scrolling through my page for your page to look for a live stream and join you. You found me. Mika, you lost your LA vibe. What? How? Why are people saying that? I feel like if we could have communicated with the Giants, it would have been cool. No, it wouldn't have, bro. The Giants are still here. Giants still roam the earth right now. They live in caves in rural areas. If you Google Nephilim and giant sightings, Bigfoot sightings, those are Nephilim. They the most recent one was, I think, it was either 2008 or 2014, somewhere around there. But for sure 2008. They find these things every so often. You know, we don't bump into them all the time because they're always hiding in places where we don't see. And it was like more recent time, they said something about a helicopter was flying over a rural area and they seen this big thing. You know what I'm saying? So we got to find a way to teach them English. Baby, that's what the Washu people thought. They eat people. He said to communicate with them, they'd be cool people. The Washu people thought that too. And they continued to eat their people. They had to kill them. Bro want to talk to giants. He the first to die in the horror film. That's a fact. How tall are the giants? They say they range from like 13 to 15 feet. Like full grown. Most of the religious people are politicians. That's a fact. There's no giants. It's totally fake story. Okay. Wow, I imagine my reality of this beauty shine like a star. Thank you. Fact, people don't know their history, so they just try to use religion to claim facts. I don't know about the giant theory, but I'm with you on the history and science providing real facts. Facts, I'm telling you, the giants, there's physical evidence, there's scientific evidence. The giants literally exist. You could look up any of them. You could look up, look up Nephilim in Nevada. It'll tell you the story about the Indians that lived there, how they dealt with giants there, how they had to kill them. Just look up the Nephilim that was found in Afghanistan in 2008. You could look up just Nephilim sightings. It's going to come right up, bro. Thank y'all for calling me pretty. It's animals in the water bigger than buildings. That's a fact. How you think there's no giants? Facts. You an Indian, you have no idea about this. This conversation ain't for you, baby. Yep, the military ran into a giant a while ago. That's a fact. I told them. And just because you feel like you Indian, that don't mean you know what I'm talking about. I said the Washoe people. Do you come from the Washoe tribe? You probably don't. The Bible can't be a history book when it don't tell you all the history. Even if they put the books back that they took out, it don't give you all the history. They put what they wanted in there to create a narrative, and then they took out after a X amount of time they took books out because it didn't fit their narrative anymore. But it was created to fit a narrative. They didn't put everything in there. Never did. It never had everything. Winners write the history. That is a fact. Washoe tribe. I just looked them up from Carson City. Thank you. Like I said, facts. I'm not making this up. I'm not sitting in here talking out the side of my ass. He just looked them up. Told you. Abraham. Thank you. The Bible is a secondary source. History is a primary source. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Right. What y'all on in here? Thank you, Gary. Little boy, calm down and watch your tone. What the hell? On myself.